he still couldn't remove it. The blonde apologized again, feeling she had caused trouble for Rhett. Rhett didn't mind, as long as he found someone with stronger holy energy. He might be able to remove the mask. Rhett told her not to worry. The blonde finally let down her guard. She no longer feared Rhett. Afterward, they returned to town together. However, upon entering the town, Rhett was stopped by guards. Even though the blonde vouched for Rhett, the guards insisted on searching him. They tried to remove the mask but failed no matter how hard they pulled. In the end, they had no choice but to let him in. Once inside, Rhett used a carriage to slip away from the blonde. He didn't want to cause unnecessary trouble for her. As night fell, Rhett quietly sought out an old friend, Mage, Lorraine. However, when he woke his sleeping old friend, Lorraine was terrified by his appearance. "What? It's just a mask? Don't scare me like that." "Rhett, what happened to you?" To evolve from a lower form into a ghoul, he had devoured 99 of his kind. After growing muscles, Rhett immediately went to find Lorraine. She was the only one he could trust. "Lorraine, wake up." "Rhett, what happened?" Rhett told Lorraine that he had been swallowed by a dragon, then expelled through its rear end, and ended up as an undead. Lorraine found this story unbelievable, but seeing Rhett's current form, she had no choice but to believe him. Lorraine asked him about his plans. Rhett said he wanted to remain an adventurer, and he was determined to reach the Silver God rank. It was his lifelong dream. But in his current state, he couldn't accept guild missions. Lorraine told Rhett to wait at her place. She could take on requests for him. However, Rhett would have to be her test subject. Studying the evolution of an undead was fascinating for her. Rhett thought she might dissect him. Lorraine assured him it wasn't necessary. She only needed small samples of his skin and muscles. Rhett asked her to help exchange monster materials for gold. He wanted to buy a better sword. After receiving the money, Rhett went fully equipped to the blacksmith. The shopkeeper noticed the unique nicks on his weapon. It was clearly an enchanted weapon. Its performance had reached its limit. From the damage, it seemed. "You had used magic or energy, right? I can use both magic and energy. And holy energy as well." "All of them? That's rare." Rhett asked the shopkeeper to keep it a secret. Then he handed over a bag of money. The shopkeeper told him to wait 2 weeks. Crafting a high-quality weapon took time. Before Rhett left, the blacksmith gave him a great sword as a temporary weapon. They also noticed, this guest seemed to have untold secrets. After returning, Rhett made dinner for Lorraine. Lorraine invited him to eat together. But Rhett said, he no longer needed to eat human food. Lorraine explained that according to records, the undead were indeed transformed from humans. Normally, after becoming undead, they would lose consciousness and memory. This made Rhett very different from other ghouls. Perhaps this